Classification of car engine. Engines can be classified based on various criteria. Here are some common classifications of engines. 1. Based on the fuel used. Gasoline engine. This is the most common type of engine used in cars. It uses gasoline as fuel and works by mixing air and fuel in the combustion chamber to create an explosion that drives the engine. Diesel engine. Diesel engines use diesel fuel instead of gasoline. They work by compressing the air in the combustion chamber to a high pressure, which causes the fuel to ignite spontaneously. Electric engine. Electric engines use batteries to power an electric motor. They are becoming more popular due to their environmental friendliness and energy efficiency. Hybrid engine. Hybrid engines combine an electric motor with a gasoline or diesel engine. They can use either the electric motor or the traditional engine or both, depending on the driving conditions and power needs. 2. Based on the number of strokes. Engines can be classified as 4-stroke or 2-stroke engines based on the number of strokes required to complete a full cycle of the engine. 2-stroke engine. A 2-stroke engine is a type of internal combustion engine that completes a power cycle in just 2 strokes of the piston. The 2 strokes are the power stroke and the exhaust stroke, which occur during one revolution of the engine's crankshaft. 4-stroke engine. A 4-stroke engine is a type of internal combustion engine that completes a power cycle in 4 strokes of the piston. The 4 strokes are intake, compression, power, and exhaust. 3. Based on the number of cylinders. Single-cylinder engine. A single-cylinder engine is a type of internal combustion engine that has only one cylinder to contain the piston and perform the 4-stroke cycle. Multi-cylinder engine. In multi-cylinder engine is a type of internal combustion engine that has more than one cylinder arranged in a specific configuration to contain the pistons and perform the 4-stroke cycle. Engines can be classified based on the number of cylinders they have, such as 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, and so on. 4. Based on the arrangement of cylinders. Engines can also be classified based on the arrangement of cylinders, such as inline engine. An inline engine where the cylinders are arranged in a straight line along a common crankcase. The most common configuration of inline engines is the straight 4, where 4 cylinders are arranged in a single row. V-engine. A V-engine, also known as a V-engine, is a type of internal combustion engine where the cylinders are arranged in a V-shaped configuration, with 2 banks of cylinders connected to a common crankshaft. The angle between the 2 banks of cylinders can vary, with common angles being 60, 90, or 120 degrees. Flat engine. A flat engine, also known as a horizontally opposed engine or a boxer engine, is a type of internal combustion engine where the cylinders are arranged in 2 banks on opposite sides of the crankshaft, with the pistons moving towards each other in a horizontal direction. W engine. A W engine where the cylinders are arranged in a W shape, with 3 banks of cylinders connected to a common crankshaft. This gives the engine a distinctive W-shaped profile, with the outer banks of cylinders angled outwards and the center bank angled upwards. 5. Based on the valve arrangement. Engines can be classified based on the placement of the valves in the engine. Overhead valve, OHV, engine. An overhead valve, OHV, engine is a type of internal combustion engine in which the valves are located in the cylinder head above the combustion chamber. In an OHV engine, the camshaft is positioned in the engine block, and it operates the valves via push rods and rocker arms. The OHV design is also sometimes referred to as a push rod engine. Overhead camshaft, OHC, engine. An overhead camshaft, OHC, engine in which the camshaft is positioned in the cylinder head above the combustion chamber. In an OHC engine, the camshaft operates the valves directly via lifters, push rods, and rocker arms, or more commonly, via cam followers and hydraulic lifters. Dual overhead camshaft, DOHC, engine. A dual overhead camshaft, DOHC, engine that has 2 camshafts, one for the intake valves and one for the exhaust valves, located in the cylinder head. In a DOHC engine, the camshafts are directly operated by the crankshaft via a timing belt or chain. 6. Based on the method of ignition. Spark ignition engine, SI. A spark ignition, SI, engine that uses a spark plug to ignite a mixture of air and fuel, usually gasoline. The spark plug ignites the air-fuel mixture at the appropriate time, causing it to combust and create the energy that powers the engine. Compression ignition engine. C. A compression ignition engine that uses compression heat to ignite the fuel. In a compression ignition engine, the air in the cylinder is compressed to a high pressure and temperature, which causes the fuel, usually diesel, to spontaneously ignite and create the energy that powers the engine.